My beloved child, let this very first breath of this message pull you closer because something huge is waiting for you. Today, what you're about to hear is not gossip, it's a revelation that people never wanted you to know. Listen carefully. There is a circle of people, some close, some pretending to be close, who have recently been discussing you with a kind of intensity that would shock anyone. They didn't talk about your past, your mistakes, your flaws, no. They talked about something they never expected to affect them so deeply, your smile. And the moment your name came up, the room shifted. Someone said, "Do you know their teeth? They're not normal. There's something about them." And instantly everyone leaned forward, because they felt something they could not fully explain. They weren't mocking you. They weren't laughing at you. They were bewildered by you. They said your teeth carry a glow, a softness, a charm that makes them pause mid-sentence. Some of them admitted they get nervous when you smile because it feels like your smile sees through their intentions, their lies, their jealousy, their masks. And one person, yes, the one who pretends to be indifferent, said something that silenced everyone, "Their smile heals something inside me." They didn't say this out of kindness. They said it out of confession. Because they realized your smile holds a power that shakes people silently. It reveals truth. It reveals intentions. And it reveals people who want to get close to you but are terrified to admit it. My child, do not scroll. This is the part where revelations begin. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen now, chosen one, because this second wave of truth is heavier. The reason they were talking about your smile isn't random. There is someone who shouldn't care anymore, someone who tried to move on, someone who pretended to erase you, yet they have failed miserably. This person recently saw a picture of you, or a memory popped up, and your smile hit them like a force they couldn't dodge. It reminded them of something they lost, something they betrayed, something they secretly wished they could get back. They told someone, "I don't know what it is, but their teeth, their smile, it haunts me." Not in a bad way. In a way that keeps them awake. In a way that makes them question every decision they made. This person has been describing your smile with more emotion than they've ever used for anyone. They said it's the kind of smile that makes you want to become a better person. The kind of smile that forgives without speaking. The kind of smile that exposes whether a person has pure intentions or hidden envy. And that is why some people around them became uncomfortable. Because your smile, yes, yours, reveals their jealousy. They don't like how effortlessly you shine. They don't like how your presence makes others soften. They don't like that your smile, without saying a word, takes the attention they desperately chase. But they cannot deny it. They said your smile is becoming unforgettable. This message is unfolding exactly the way it was meant to. Stay till the end. Amen. Blessings 222. Because this is where the truth turns shocking. Someone important. Someone who has connections, someone who has been observing you from a distance, saw you recently or heard someone talk about you. And do you know what they said? They said your smile is not just beautiful, it is rare. Rare in the kind of way that is not physical but spiritual. They said your teeth are aligned in a way that looks like destiny did it intentionally, like they were crafted to make people pause and rethink their intentions. They said your smile is a symbol, not of perfection, but of purity, of survival, of rising after everything that tried to break you. They said your smile is the kind of smile people don't forget even after years. And someone in that group, someone who knows more than they pretend, said, their smile is going to change their life soon. Watch. That's when the room went silent. Because deep inside, every single one of them knows something is coming for you. A blessing. A moment. An encounter. A life-changing shift. And your smile. Yes, your smile is the sign that the universe has chosen. My child, stay ready. Part 2 will expose the real reason they are talking about you now, not before. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, take a deep breath because what I'm about to unfold now goes deeper than anything revealed. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next seconds are going to hold the kind of truth that people around you hoped would never reach your ears. After they talked about your smile, after they whispered about your teeth like they were decoding a mystery, the atmosphere shifted. Someone in that group, someone who usually stays quiet, someone who never speaks unless the truth is too heavy to hold, finally opened their mouth and said, "Do you think they even know what their smile does to people?" That single question changed the whole mood. They weren't discussing beauty. They weren't discussing looks. They were discussing the effect you unknowingly have. Someone said your smile feels like a light that exposes everyone's true nature. That it makes liars uncomfortable. That it makes jealous people insecure. That it melts the cold-hearted silently. Your smile, whether you believe it or not, has become a topic of emotional panic for some people. Because they know that someone out there can't get over you. They know someone sees your smile as something divine. And they know that because of that, a major shift is coming in your life. My child, don't blink right now. Amen. Blessing 444. Now hear the part they tried to hide, because this is where the real shock sits. Someone very close to one of the people in that conversation revealed something that left everyone speechless. Your smile is being compared to someone's healing moment. They said when you smile, it looks like a person who has survived battles most people would collapse under. They said your teeth have this natural alignment that makes your smile look sincere even when you're hurting inside. Someone said they saw a picture of you and felt emotional without knowing why. And then the biggest confession came, one that cracked open the truth they tried to keep buried. Someone said, their smile makes me rethink my choices. That person is fighting their feelings. They're pretending they've moved on. They're pretending you don't matter. But the moment they saw you smile, they realized the truth they've been avoiding: you are unforgettable. They tried to distract themselves. They tried to focus on someone else. They tried to replace your energy. But your smile, your soft, unintentional, effortless smile, keeps coming back like a memory that refuses to die. This is why the talk about you didn't end. It sparked jealousy. It sparked curiosity. It sparked confession. And most importantly, it exposed the fact that someone is still emotionally attached to you, even if their ego doesn't allow them to admit it. Stay still. It gets deeper now. Amen. Blessing 555. And now the third wave of truth, the part they hoped you would never know. Someone said your smile is going to change your destiny. They believe your smile has the kind of energy that attracts blessings you don't even see coming. They said your teeth look like they carry a chosen alignment. Not perfect, not artificial, not forced, but natural and meaningful. They said your smile is the kind of smile people fall for without warning. The kind people trust instantly. The kind people remember for years even after losing contact. One person in that group even said, their smile is the reason someone is coming back into their life soon. That statement shook them. Because they all knew who someone is. And trust me, that person is on the edge of returning. They've been checking your pictures. They've been asking quietly about you. They've been replaying moments with you in their mind. All because your smile keeps appearing in their thoughts like a message from the universe they cannot ignore anymore. You think this is small? No. This is the shift before a massive transformation. And this conversation about your smile, this moment they discussed your teeth, is not random. It is a sign that your energy is being recognized on a level you don't even see. My child, Part 3 will reveal why your smile is becoming a threat and a miracle at the same time. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, now we enter the part they prayed you would never hear, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is where the truth becomes sharp, uncomfortable, and impossible for them to hide anymore. After that conversation spread from one mouth to another, the focus didn't stay on beauty, it turned into something deeper, heavier, more exposing. Someone said your smile doesn't just brighten a room, it changes the emotional temperature of the people sitting inside it. They said your teeth carry a softness that feels like comfort to the right people and like judgment to the wrong ones. Because when you smile at someone with pure intentions, they feel chosen. But when someone with jealousy, envy, or secret hatred sees your smile, they feel threatened, like your light exposes their dark intentions without you trying. This is why your smile has become a topic. Not because it is attractive, though it is. Not because it is unique, though it is. But because it reveals the truth of people's hearts. One person confessed something shocking: whenever they smile, I feel like they can see right through me. That confession scared the others because it was too honest. They realized your smile isn't regular. It's intuitive. It's spiritually wired. It's the kind of smile that melts wounds, but also the kind that makes guilty people panic. Someone said your teeth don't just look good, they look meaningful. They look like they hold a story. They look like they've survived too many nights of holding back tears but still managed to shine in sunlight. This is why your smile is being discussed like it holds power, because it does. My child, this is the part where the truth begins unfolding without mercy. Amen. Blessing 777. Now brace yourself, because this second revelation dives into the emotional earthquake happening behind your back. Someone close to someone who used to be close to you finally broke their silence and revealed something nobody expected. They said the reason a certain person keeps bringing up your smile is because they are fighting an internal battle every day. They have tried to forget you. They have tried to erase you. They have tried to disconnect from every memory you ever left in their mind. But the one thing that keeps coming back, the thing that breaks through no matter how much they push it down, is your smile. They told someone that seeing your smile in a picture or memory feels like being reminded of the best moment of their life, followed by the worst regret of their life, because they didn't value you when they had you. They said your teeth make your smile look like purity, like innocence, like trust, and that realization is destroying them because they know they betrayed something rare. They said your smile is the kind that stays even when you're gone. The kind that haunts the guilty. The kind that comforts the heartbroken. The kind that attracts blessings. And someone in that group, who has always been jealous of you, tried to twist the conversation by saying, "It's just a smile, why are you making it deep?" But the person they were talking to snapped back and said, "Because you don't understand. Their smile changes people." That moment exposed the real truth: someone loves your smile more than they want to admit. Someone is hurting because of your smile. Someone is healing because of your smile. And someone is returning because your smile has pulled them back like a magnetic force. This conversation wasn't random. It was destiny opening the curtains. Amen. Blessing 888. And now, the final wave of the revelation that will shake you in the best possible way. Someone with spiritual awareness, someone who observes energy more than words, said something that silenced everyone: their smile is a sign. Their teeth are aligned in a way that tells me their destiny is about to shift. That person wasn't joking. They weren't exaggerating. They said your smile doesn't look accidental. It looks chosen, almost protected. They said your smile is the reason someone important is about to step into your life. That your smile carries a frequency that pulls divine timing closer. That your teeth, the way they show when you smile, reflect resilience. They said your smile is the kind people fall for deeply, unexpectedly, overwhelmingly. And then the biggest truth dropped: someone is afraid of your smile because they know the moment they see it again, they won't be able to pretend anymore. They won't be able to hide their feelings. They won't be able to move on. They won't be able to act strong. Because your smile weakens their walls. Your smile exposes their love. Your smile pulls out their truth. And now, the people talking about you know this. They know something is coming, someone is returning, some chapter is reopening, and your smile is the key that will unlock all of it. My child, will reveal who got threatened, who got emotional, and who is preparing to re-enter your life because they can't forget your smile anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child, now we step into the part they desperately hoped would never reach your ears. Because something huge is waiting for you, and this is where the truth becomes too loud for them to silence. After all the whispers, the confessions, the comparisons, the jealousy, the real conversation began behind closed doors. Someone who pretends to dislike you, someone who acts unaffected, someone who shows no reaction on their face, this person is the one who is the most shaken by your smile. They said something that exposed their entire heart without realizing it. They said, "I don't understand why their smile gets to me. Their teeth aren't just pretty, they're comforting." Everyone in that room turned to look at them because they spoke with emotion they couldn't hide. This person has been trying to keep their feelings buried, locked, frozen, but the moment your name came up, their entire guard broke. They said when they saw you smile, it felt like relief. Like a moment of peace. Like something inside them unclenched. And that reaction scared them. Because they weren't supposed to feel that for you anymore. They weren't supposed to care. They weren't supposed to remember. Yet here they are, remembering every detail. Your smile wasn't just seen. It was felt. Deeply. And someone else in that group said, "I told you, their smile changes people. You just didn't want to admit you're affected too." That shocked them. They went silent. Not because they disagreed, but because the truth finally hit them. My child, this is the unraveling they tried to stop. Amen. Blessing 1010. But the real twist comes now, in this second revelation of part 4. There was someone in that group who never liked you, not because you did anything wrong, but because they feared your charm. They feared your softness. They feared the effect you had on people effortlessly. This person tried to downplay you. Tried to mock your smile before. Tried to call your teeth ordinary just to feel superior. But now, even they couldn't deny what they saw. They said something they never wanted to say out loud: their smile is becoming a problem. Yes, a problem. Because your smile is pulling someone toward you that this jealous person never wanted to see near you again. They are terrified that the person who once acted indifferent is starting to feel weak whenever they see your face. They are scared that your smile is melting someone whose heart they wanted to claim for themselves. They are disturbed by the fact that someone is falling back into your energy, not theirs. That jealousy is eating them alive. And then came the biggest confession, one that made everyone quiet. Someone said, "Their smile lights up the room more than anyone here. That's why the right person can't forget them." That statement hit the jealous one so hard that their expression changed instantly. Because they knew it was true. And truth burns the jealous more than fire ever can. Your smile is causing emotional earthquakes in hidden hearts. And these people are realizing they can't outshine the glow you carry without trying. Amen. Blessing 1111. Now comes the third strike of the part that ties everything together and reveals why destiny is shifting around you right now. Someone spiritual, someone who reads energy more than faces, leaned forward and said something that changed the entire conversation. Their smile is the sign that their life is about to shift in a massive way. They don't even know what's coming. Everyone froze. Because deep down, they all sensed the same thing but didn't have the courage to say it out loud. This spiritual person said your teeth, the way they shape your smile, reflect a person who is about to enter a new chapter. A chapter where blessings align. A chapter where someone returns. A chapter where admiration turns into confession. They said your smile carries the vibration of new beginnings. That when you smile, it looks like someone whose destiny is quietly being rewritten behind the scenes. Then they dropped the biggest truth of all: your smile is calling someone back. Not by force. Not by intention. But by energy. Someone is feeling pulled toward you. Someone is unable to move on. Someone is rethinking everything. Someone is preparing to reappear in your life because your smile is their weakness, their reminder, their healing point. And now the people talking about you know this. They know your smile is not just a feature, it's a message, a magnet, a sign. And this is only the beginning. My child will reveal who lost sleep, who got jealous, who confessed something shocking, and who is about to take action because your smile is destroying their walls. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1212. My beloved child, this is where the truth finally becomes too heavy for them to contain, because something huge is waiting for you, and part 5 exposes the parts of the conversation that no one was supposed to repeat. After the shockwaves of the discussion didn't end, it intensified behind a different door, in a different room, with people who thought their words would never leak out. Someone who once acted strong, distant, unaffected, finally broke down. They said they couldn't sleep last night because your smile kept replaying in their mind. They said your teeth have this soft, natural glow that makes your smile look like comfort they've never found elsewhere. They admitted something they hid for months: whenever they smile, it feels like I'm safe. And when they said this, the room fell silent, not because the words were dramatic, but because everyone there knew this person rarely admits anything real. They confessed that your smile feels like a memory they are terrified of losing forever. They said they're scared that if they see your smile again, they won't be able to keep up their act anymore. Someone asked, "Why are you still attached to them?" And their response shook everyone: "Because when they smile, I feel like I'm home." My child, this confession wasn't supposed to reach you. But fate wanted you to hear it. Someone who pretended to be fine is breaking internally because your smile is their weakness, their comfort, their truth. Amen. Blessing 1313. Now listen carefully, because this second revelation exposes the jealousy boiling in someone's heart, jealousy so deep it almost made them slip up. Someone in that discussion was secretly comparing themselves to you, especially to the way people react to your smile. They asked, with a bitterness they tried to hide, "Why does everyone talk about their smile? What's so special?" But the more they tried to downplay you, the more the truth slapped them back. Because someone else responded with a sentence that burned them from inside: "Because no one smiles like them." That was the moment jealousy cracked open. This jealous person then tried twisting the conversation, saying maybe people only like your smile because they feel pity, or maybe your teeth only look good in pictures, not in real life. But someone who has seen you up close shut that down instantly. They said, "No. Their teeth are naturally beautiful. There's softness in their smile you can't fake." That comment hit the jealous one straight in their insecurity. And that's when the truth spilled accidentally. They admitted they've been feeling insecure around you for a long time. They said your smile steals attention without trying. It makes people stop talking mid-sentence. It makes people soften. It makes someone they care about look at you with a kind of peace they've never seen before. And the jealous one said something they regretted instantly: "I wish I had a smile like that." That slip exposed everything. Their envy. Their fear of losing the person they want. Their frustration that your smile is becoming unforgettable while theirs is forgettable. And that jealousy is growing, my child. Because they know your smile is triggering emotions they cannot control in someone they desperately want to impress. Amen. Blessing 1414. Now comes the final strike of part, the truth that reveals who is preparing to take action because they can no longer fight what they feel when they see your smile. Someone in that group shared something shocking. This person has been watching you silently, noticing the way you smile when you're happy, the way your teeth show when you laugh, the way your expression softens without effort. And they said, their smile is the reason I'm going back. That sentence froze the entire room. No one expected them to admit something so direct, so honest, so raw. They said your smile gives them courage they never had before. They said when they think of your smile, they feel motivated to fix things they broke, to return where they belong, to apologize for what they didn't understand before. They said they've seen many smiles, but none feel as genuine as yours. They said your smile looks like forgiveness, like hope, like a new beginning. Someone asked them, "What are you planning to do?" And they replied, "I'm going to talk to them. I can't pretend anymore." This confession shook everyone because it meant a massive shift is about to happen. Someone is coming back. Someone is preparing themselves emotionally. Someone is about to face you again, not because they feel obligated, but because your smile pulled them back with a force they can't ignore. They realized your smile is not decoration. It is connection. It is memory. It is healing. It is destiny's sign. And the people talking about you know this. They know something is coming. They know someone is returning. And they know your life is about to change in a way you never expected. My child, will reveal who is trying to stop this reunion, who is scared of your influence, and what secret was finally exposed after your smile became the center of every conversation. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1515.